It's a game of firsts. First regular season opening set, first division set, and first game against Eastern Kentucky. What is not a first is the love of hockey for this city. And with that, students, faculty, alumni, family, fans, and friends, I'm Mario Bedingfield alongside my man Casey Yates. And Casey, this is a big game here today, the inaugural home opener for Austin Peay. What is going through Austin Peay players' minds here as they get ready for a packed house here tonight, or this afternoon?
Yeah, so what's going on through the mind is there's definitely some nervousness, but I think there's definitely more excitement in them, and yeah, they think they're ready to, bring after it, and yeah, I'm excited to see how they can do.
And we also got some players to watch here for Austin Peay. For Eastern Kentucky, it is Joey Daniels, number 2, the defenseman from St. Louis, Missouri, the assistant captain.
Yeah, so what they're gonna be looking for him today is he's gonna probably hopefully, stop the forwards for Austin Peay, and they're gonna heavily rely on him for how to do it. So.
As it's puck drop time in the Queen City of Clarksville, Tennessee, Eastern Kentucky wins the face-off draw as Austin Peay is gonna control it around the neutral zone. As Austin Peay will have it around the neutral zone. And it gets behind the ice. Casey, what will be the deciding factor you think in today's match? As Austin Peay has a chance in front, but it was stopped. Austin Peay has it around the top of the blue line. As it trips out towards the corner. Not the blue line. As it is chipped towards the left wing, towards the corner of the goal. And we're going to have a stoppage in play. Now, Casey, the thing with this Austin Peay team, it has a military-based field. Of course, we are close to Fort Campbell, Kentucky, the base right by Austin Peay. How has that mindset impacted this Austin Peay team?
So I think we have some military guys on this team. Number 12, Sam Singleton, and Jeff. But yeah, so it's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a high impact game. So,
as Peyton Leonard is gonna take the draw here, along with number 1 for Eastern Kentucky, as it moves around the top of the blue line. It gets out towards the corner of the ice and circles back towards the neutral zone. And now Peyton Leonard has it around the right wing. Skates it around towards behind the net. Drifts towards the left wing circle. Now pass back out towards the top of the blue line. As Austin Peay is going to cycle it back out. Hits the skates of Justin Brunot, the defenseman. As now Austin Peay is going to bat it back behind the zone.
Austin Peay's on the man advantage too, so they're going to try to score a goal here in the power play.
As Austin Peay is going to circle it between number 20. They're going to skate up towards the left side, bank it off the boards. As that's going to kick up around the front ice. And Austin Peay has it around the offensive zone. As Jackson Smith, the right winger, plays out towards the right wing.
Oh, that was a close tap-in.
Chance at the net. As Eastern Kentucky is going to make some changes on the ice. Austin Peay has it behind their own net, passed out towards the left wing. As he's going to get back towards the middle of the zone. And they're going to pass it. As the puck gets out towards the left side. As Jackson Smith taps it toward behind the net. And now Eastern Kentucky is going to send it all the way across for dealing
Power
well.
play is over, and EKU is back to full strength.
As Austin Peay Now Eastern Kentucky has it towards the white wall. As Brendan Sullivan plays it behind the net. As Austin Peay skating around now. And it gets out towards the blue line behind the defensive zone. As Austin Peay, nice job trying to intercept the pass.
That was a great job staying on side there.
As Austin Peay's going to look to keep it with some momentum here early on.
That was an almost good setup right there by
Eastern Kentucky controls it on the middle, and the shot gets off towards the window behind, off the net.
That was a great save by Dylan.
As this gets out towards the corner. And Austin is going to get out towards the middle of the neutral zone. As Eastern Kentucky, that was Witherspoon who has the puck now, sends it along the boards. As East Kentucky has it around the defensive zone now. They pass it towards the neutral zone. As Peyton Leonard slips towards the ice, and Austin Peay has it around behind the net. Now skating up towards the left wall. And Peyton Leonard, his shot is saved.
That was a good entry though. That was a good breakout by Austin Peay. Had a chance there.
And Austin Peay looked to have had a good scoring chance right there on that possession. Unfortunately, great save by the Eastern Kentucky goaltender.
Yeah, that was a good entry they had. They came in with a lot of speed, so it's hopefully what going to keep happening for them.
As here's the face-off draw now between Peyton Leonard and Eastern Kentucky, as Austin Peay wins the draw right there. And now a pass out towards the boards that goes flowing, and Eastern Kentucky, Austin Peay will bank it off. As the puck gets towards behind the defensive zone. Now batted out towards the neutral zone. And Austin Peay will pass to the right wing. As Austin Peay will have it around the defensive half. Eastern Kentucky.
Austin Peay's doing a good job at forechecking. They're applying a lot of pressure on their defense.
As Jackson Smith taps it, and it's going to be a stoppage in play.
Oh, we got a scuffle here. Here we go. Some pushing and shoving.
And already the physicalness between these two, obviously Eastern Kentucky and Austin Peay, rivals in all sports usually. So this one, a heated already looks to carry the heated rivalry from the ASUN and UAC conference over to the hockey rink.
Yeah, it's gonna be a physical game today, so both teams love to hit.
And you're gonna see some good action here all afternoon long. 14:08 in the first period, Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky. As Eastern Kentucky won that face-off. Austin Peay has it around the defensive zone. Now on the left wall. As Austin Peay is going to send it back out here as the puck is going to go spinning for a stoppage in play.
Yep.
So what have you liked about, Casey, what have you liked so far about Austin Peay's play here in this game?
Yeah, I think they're doing a great job breaking out of the zone. They're coming in with a lot of speed, so hopefully we'll have some more shots on goal and maybe some goals, so we'll see.
As here's the face-off draw for Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky, with Eastern Kentucky winning that one out. Puck sits at the neutral zone. As Austin Peay will break this one out here along the right.
Ooh, good hit along boards by Jackson Smith.
As Austin Peay looks to send it towards the neutral zone around the left wing. And now Jackson Smith.
Right off the crossbar. Right off the crossbar by Jackson Smith.
A close shot that ended up hitting. We heard the post there ring out. as we're going to have a stoppage in play.
Yeah, that was a good entry by Jackson. He came in with a lot of speed and shot it right off the crossbar. So.
And here's the face-off now. Ryan Moyer is in the draw, as there's a tie-up there.
Oh, big hit on the blue
And
line.
Austin Peay has it around the corner of the ice. Now it's in the neutral zone. As it goes off the stick of Austin Peay.
What a good forecheck by number 91 on Austin Peay.
As there's another stop here in the play of this action so far. 13:06 in the first period, Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky sits at a 1-0-1 mark here after last weekend's divisional set in College Hockey South Division III. Eastern Kentucky ended up getting the win over Ole Miss the first time out, and then that game on Saturday ended up being a loss, a 7-2 loss to Ole Miss. But Eastern Kentucky here has some experience early on in the season, as Austin Peay, this is their first inaugural game, and what a test here against the Eastern Kentucky team looking for their first road win in College Hockey South.
Looks like Austin Peay has a penalty, and so they'll be on the man advantage.
As play freezes there at the 13:06 mark.
Excuse me, they'll actually be on the disadvantage. They got a penalty, so they'll be trying to kill off this penalty for the next 2 minutes.
And Austin Peay on a 2-minute power play here. Face off on the left circle. As East Kentucky has it behind the net. And they're going to send it here for 14. As Dylan Wells is going to stop the puck, and it's frozen.
It's Ryan Marr in the box, and oh, here's a scuffle.
And we got a little bit of some tussling happening here, Casey, as we see it on around the right circle here towards the corner of the ice.
Yeah, I'll expect it all game long to happen, because there's both teams love to play physical. So.
And of course, both of these teams very close in proximity, very close in terms of the recruiting trails as well.
It looks like Blake Roadhamel is going to be headed to the box here. Looks like it may be roughing. Yeah, because both guys one guy from EKU is going to be in the box.
So Blake Roadhamel is going to be in the box here early on, as Eastern Kentucky is going to win the draw. Excuse me. Austin Peay is going to take it around the left wing, as Peyton Leonard is going to skate behind his own half, as the puck is going to go skimming out towards the corner here for Eastern Kentucky.
That's a great job by Jackson Smith, number 15.
Great interception there towards the ice, towards the offensive zone. And now East Kentucky has it out in the middle half of the ring. And a shot, and he scores!
That was a great shot.
Eastern Kentucky gets on the board early, and it's Nico Gray, the Denton, Texas freshman.
Yeah, that was a good shot by him. Just nothing you could do about it as a goalie. That was a great shot.
As Nico Gray just got towards the offensive zone, and he ended up putting the moves and scoring there to make it 1-0. Austin Peay down early.
Yeah, if you're Austin Peay, you're gonna try to just fight back and keep up the speed, because they've been playing a good game. They just need to keep up the speed.
As Ryan Moyer is out of the penalty box here. And Casey, what does Austin Peay need to do here to bounce back here from an early deficit, 12-19 in the first period?
I think just keep doing what they're doing. They're doing a great job. They're just just unlucky by the goalie. Nothing really you can do about that snipe. So, yeah, I mean, they just keep doing what they're doing, apply pressure, good forecheck, and yeah.
As Austin Peay here, as we are showing Mike Licari, and of course Michael Licari here, our president, is a big hockey fan here at Austin Peay. You're gonna see him out at the games all year long, loves to support his governors, so he'll be here tonight. He'll also be at Fortaria Stadium later on this evening when Austin Peay takes on Alabama A&M. Of course, we love our president here supporting the governors and supporting Austin Peay hockey. A huge initiative bringing this team here and bringing hockey to Clarksville.
Yeah, it's great to see.
As the face-off draw is about to start up here between Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky leads 1-0 here, 12-19 the first period.
And it's 5-on-5, even strength, so.
As an even strength here, back to both sides being even. Austin Peay has it around the middle of the zone. As Grand Champ sent along towards the neutral zone. Skating around behind their own half is Austin Peay. As East Kentucky is gonna slap the puck toward behind the net. As Austin Peay sends it across the ice.
There was no icing because he deflected the puck, Jackson Smith on Austin Peay, so we play on.
Now Brendan Sullivan, the winger here, as it goes out towards the left wing. And now it's intercepted by Eastern Kentucky, as Eastern Kentucky is going to skate it out and pop it towards the corner of the ice. As Austin Peay skates along behind the net. And as the puck gets towards Dylan Wells will set it out for Kel Lewis, the defenseman. And now a big check there by Kel Lewis, ended up blindsiding there the Eastern Kentucky player. As the puck gets towards the left wing. And that shot nearly misses the net. Ben Grandchamp had a great chance on goal there. As Eastern Kentucky has the and another big check. As it is sent around the left wing. Now back out towards the
big hit by Sam Singleton right across the line.
And there, it's a lot of hits early on here between Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky. As play stops on the ice, Eastern Kentucky leading 1-0 early on here.
Both players have exited the box now, so it's going to be, their penalties are out.
As the penalties are now over here for Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky, as we'll see some changes on the ice for both teams.
Yeah, there's been a lot of physicality happening, so hopefully they can keep it going. And
here we go. It's Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky set for the face-off.
Now Austin Peay has another penalty. They're on a penalty kill right now, so.
As right now Austin Peay is on the penalty here, on the penalty kill. With the power play sitting at 1 minute and 48 seconds. As Austin Peay sends it out, sends the puck out toward behind the defensive zone. And now East Kentucky is going to lay it out towards the corner of the ice, where Brandon Rudderspoon will pick it up. As Briggs Jr.
The shot was wide.
Now behind the zone again. As that's going to be intercepted in the neutral zone by Eastern Kentucky. Now off the boards. As Austin Peay, they're fighting along boards for the puck.
During this penalty kill, it's very crucial to get the puck out because they're trying to waste time for this penalty kill. So If you're Austin Peay, you're trying to get it out.
As East Kentucky has it around the slot, around the right wing.
That was a
ends
great
up
save
missing.
by Dylan Wells.
As now it gets out towards the right wing. And Brandon Sullivan makes a move towards the net. What a great defensive work from Eastern Kentucky. As it's towards the left wing. Great poke check there by Eastern Kentucky. And now set up towards the top of the blue line. As Austin Peay has it around the middle half. And right now, Casey, Eastern Kentucky looking to further their lead as the power play is now off the clock here. And we're back to even strength on both sides.
Yeah, that was a very good good penalty kill. That was very crucial in this moment.
As East Kentucky, that's Brandon Weatherspoon with the puck.
Oh, that's like a weird bounce from Dylan Wells, the goalie.
It's behind the net. And East Kentucky's gonna pass it out.
It's a good forecheck by Peyton Leonard, number 77.
And now it's right towards the net, now back out towards the top of the line.
This is great pressure, and they score! Oh, never mind.
And that ends up bouncing off the post as East Kentucky will take it around the white wall.
It looked like it went in, but
as East Kentucky with a shot on net and a stoppage in play here as the ref raises his hand, and that's going to stop us around the 7:19 mark of the first period. East Kentucky 1, Austin Peay 0. This is Governors Hockey on. As we get ready, set here for 7:19 in the first period, East Kentucky and Austin Peay. As Austin Peay has it around behind the net. As that pass for East
that is a
Kentucky
great cover by Dylan Wells there. That was a great cover.
Dylan Wells.
It was a 2-on-1 if he didn't cover that and poke check it, so that was a good job by Dylan Wells.
And Dylan Wells with a nice save there with his glove side to end up saving it. As we're looking at here, Mike Lucari again and Gerald Harrison as they are on hand here for a great afternoon of hockey at the Ford Ice Center. As a shot nears the net.
The shots on goal are 10 for Austin Peay and EKU 7.
As the puck skids toward behind the defensive line here. As Austin Peay will have it around the left wing. As East Kentucky skates around. As it's along the boards here in the corner. Both Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky trying to get the puck out behind the net. As there's a big check there. And now Eastern Kentucky will have it. Aiden Lynn is around the corner of the glass. As that pass will hop off the stick of Eastern Kentucky. As it gets around behind the net. As it goes through the middle of the neutral zone.
Yeah, if you're Austin Peay, you're just trying to regroup here. Trying to regroup and trying to get a good breakout.
As Austin Peay trying to break it out around the left wall. And a drop pass that ends up nearly.
It was a great job keeping that in by
as Austin Peay has it again in the neutral zone. Now towards the right half of the wall.
Oh, what a move.
And a shot on net is great pad save from Josh Henry today's starting goaltender for East Kentucky.
That was a great move to get in the zone there to get a shot off. Oh, what a save! What a save by Henry Josh.
Is at the top of the blue line. It is a shot screened towards the net. As this pass gets towards the bottom half of the goal.
EKU's goalie, Henry Josh, is playing a really good game today.
As that puck flicks up high behind the net. As Austin Peay will send this towards the left wall.
Oh, what a hit along the boards. Looks like there's a broken stick on the ice.
Now a great move there on the left wing. And a 2-0 run advantage if they can get it. That shot nearly ends up in the net. And a big collision there behind the net. As Let's Go Peay chants ring out here in the Ford Ice Center. As Kel Lewis will have it around towards the left slot. As East Kentucky has it around the neutral zone. As Austin Strahan's gonna take it. Jackson Smith will drop it off towards the left wing.
Very good there by Sam Singleton to stay on sides there.
As Smith sends it towards the slot.
That was a great deflection. Just a good save by Henry Josh.
As it gets out towards the middle of the neutral zone.
Oh, what a hit.
And a huge check there from Kel Lewis.
What a hit.
The criminal justice major serving some justice right there. As it gets out towards the left wing. Now a pass towards the right half of the face-off circle.
And it goes in! Sam Singleton. Number 12, Sam Singleton with the goal. It was a great job just staying in front of the net, and you know, deflection happened, and I think it hit off of his stick.
It went off the skate and deflected in. Sam Singleton, the freshman from Nashville, Tennessee, only a couple miles out here, and the business major kicks things off in big style.
That was a great job just having traffic in the middle of the net there. Without that, I don't think that goal would have happened, so that was a great job.
As Michael Akari loving that goal already, and it's 1-1. We're tied in the first period, 2:37. And that will get the crowd into things, Casey.
Yeah, that is a really good boost for Austin Peay. They need that goal. EKU's goalie, Henry Josh, has been playing really good, so it's good to see that they pass one.
As Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky get set for the face-off draw. We're 1-1 here with 2:37 in the first period. A great day outside of Clarksville, Tennessee, and an even better day inside the ice. As the puck gets towards the offensive zone. As Ryan Moyer passes towards the right wing.
Great pass by Sam.
And a great block in front of the net, and now a shot that nears the net. As it will send out towards the left wing here. Austin Peay still has the possession in the offensive half of the zone. As Moyer, that gets behind and flicks out by the boards. And now shoving in between is Brandon Sullivan. Now Sullivan, great pass on the left wing. As the pass is going to get towards the neutral zone. And Austin Peay has it around the offensive half here, tries to skate around. As Kel Lewis has it around the offensive half. As Austin Peay battle out front, as the puck gets up high towards the middle of the neutral zone. East Kentucky now has it. Aiden Lynn will spin.
That was a great job by Kel Lewis getting back on defense there with the back check.
As Austin Peay will drive towards the middle of the offensive zone. As the puck, and that will be a kick save by Josh Henry. As the puck gets out towards the defensive zone, as penalty calls by Austin Peay. No penalty given.
No penalty.
Right, as Austin Peay will make some changes. As they have her behind their own net. As this is save out front by Dylan Wells.
It's good cover by Dylan Wells. Just keep the composure.
And with the first period, as some shoving and pushing going on between Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky, Casey, this one is a tense matchup early on.
Yeah, it's a great game going on. You know, there's a lot of pushing and shoving, but you know, hopefully there's gonna be some more.
Right now, a little bit more intense version of the tango, as you would say.
Yeah.
As Eastern Kentucky and Austin Peay here for the face-off draw around the left wall. And Eastern Kentucky wins out as Austin Peay has it around the right wing. Brendan Sullivan skating towards the net as that gets behind and gets towards the corner of the ice.
Good save by Henry Josh there.
As Austin Peay now drives around the left side as Nico Gray ended up taking.
Actually, it looks like it's going to be number 12, Sam Singleton, for the retaliation.
As they are going to get they're going to get Ben Grandchamp towards the box here. And he will go in for a 2-minute minor.
Sam Singleton will be number 12. He's number 12, so.
Sam Singleton.
Yeah, he got looks like a roughing minor.
So a 2-minute roughing minor here. Austin Peay a man down early, 8 seconds.
And the penalty will carry over to the second period, so they'll have 1:52 when they open the second period.
As East Kentucky wins, Austin Peay wins off the face-off draw. And Austin Peay has it behind the net. As that will wrap it up here.
Great period by both teams there.
What did you think about the first period here, Casey, as it's a 1-1 tie game?
Yeah, it's you know, both teams are coming in hot. You know, I think Austin Peay's doing a really good job getting shots on goal. I think they just need to find ways to put more goals in the net. But Henry Josh is playing a great game for EKU, their goalie. So if you're EKU, you're gonna try to keep the pressure going. But for Austin Peay, you're gonna try to put it past their goalie.
As here so far, Nico Gray with the first goal early on in the first period. That took the cake here for the early part of the first period. What did you think about that, Casey?
Yeah, it's it was a great shot. But you know, EKU has some great players, and you know, that was a great snipe to start things off.
And then Austin Peay got on the board here, tying things with Brandon Sullivan scoring that last goal here to tie things up in the first period as we head into the second.
Yeah, that was a great job being in front of the net. I think it was Sam Singleton that got the goal there, number 12. But yeah, he was a great job just being in front of the net and just staying in front of the net. You know, anything can happen when puck rebounds. So
let's see Sam Singleton as this thing as coming up. It's the Crunch Time Intermission Report, but first, here's sports communications student AJ Crowder with a special guest.
Hi, I'm AJ Crowder, here with Spirit Coordinator TJ Benedetti. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, I just came with some questions to ask. Obviously, this is probably your first time doing an interview here in the communications department.
Yes, it is. I'm very honored to be here. Thank you very much for having me.
That's great. That's great. Well, I would love to hear about your backstory and what led you here to Austin Peay.
Absolutely. I started cheering when I was 5 years old, and I ended up going to that's where I never made the team, so I always found different avenues to cheer. and that led me to become a UCA staffer. So I was traveling
Check.
and getting the opportunity to work at a number of different schools, which kind of gave me that feel that I needed to travel more a little bit and kind of venture out. So I started as a high school coach, and then I landed a job as the head coach at another D1 university, where within my first year I won a national championship. So from there, thank you, in spirit, so cheer, dance, and mascot. So when I came here to Austin Peay, I was super excited to get a chance to work with the mascot. And yeah, so I just, throughout my years of cheering and, always having that need to go somewhere bigger, and always I wanted to go more south, that's how I ended up in Tennessee.
It's definitely a lot warmer down here.
Yes.
It's beautiful. So how was your first season coaching here at Austin Peay last season?
It was an experience, that's for sure. And I always found that with coaching cheer, it takes a year at least to figure out what you're doing, because it's not just like any sport where you could just come in and play your same plays. Cheer, dance, mascot is all based on traditions of a school. So coming here last year, it was, okay, we need a game plan, but I don't know what it looks like yet. I have to watch, I have to see. And so my first year was a little bit challenging because of those obstacles in place, but I'm incredibly excited for year two. Now that I know the traditions, I know what, for example, Gov's Walk looks like. I know what our pregame is. I know our fight song words. I know our alma mater. I know the little things that I didn't know starting off last season. So last year was a lot of different obstacles that we had to encounter, but this year we're off to a really good start, and I'm excited to get started.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's really great to hear, and I'm glad that you've had such a wonderful experience starting out here at Austin Peay. So now that you're done with your first year and you're on to year two, like you said, what is your, so to speak, like goals or like your mindset heading into this year, and what you want to have going into year three?
Definitely just doing it bigger and better this time around. You mentioned goals. Obviously, we have a national championship mascot on our hands right now, so we're looking to go back to back. And another goal that I have for cheer is to enter them into the game day competition and really take what we do here at Austin Peay during game day, which is a very unique experience, and put it onto the competition mat in January. So goals are that back-to-back mascot championship and competing in a new division where I think that we can land top 3 in our first year.
100%. That's really good to hear, and I really wish you the best of luck with all those things.
Thank you.
So you've obviously mentioned a lot of really positive things about the school and your experience here. So what would you say is maybe one of your most favorite memories being at Austin Peay?
That's a really good question. There are so many moments throughout the year last year where it was like, okay, this is why we do it and this is why we come back. But winning with the Gov last year was such an incredible experience, and just getting to be down there and watch that all happen was just absolutely amazing. And to be able to work with the Gov in my first year and see that success right away was so rewarding, and it's indescribable how I felt when that all happened.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure it took plenty of hard work, and I know that not only did the Gov put in a lot of work, but you did too, to make sure that you pushed them to the limits to get to that point to win that national championship, because it really is a big deal. And I mean, congratulations on that. I mean, that's wonderful.
And that's what was cool about the Gov winning as well. It was like, yes, I worked with him, but the mascot team really taught me a lot. So when they won and they put the medal around my neck, it felt like I was a teammate versus a coach. So it allowed me to kind of step back into that role of, we did this together. And the mascot team really, they are pros at what they do, and they taught me so much about what that was supposed to look like and how you achieve that. So it was a really cool moment for me to be done with coaching cheer, but step into that arena where they were winning and just watch as if I was on the team with them. So it was really cool.
That's a really wonderful experience to share. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm here with Coach TJ, the Spirit Coordinator, and thank you so much, and we'll send it back to you guys.
and it's so far been exciting. We've seen a lot of physicality. We've seen Lakari smacking the glass. It's been awesome so far.
Yeah, it has been amazing. I am Dylan Walton here with my main man, Christian Hunt. And if you're a faithful fan of Crunch Time, yes, we're in a different area. We're in a colder area. I've been shivering since before we started, but I should be all right. I bring men's and all that next week. But we're here to talk some Austin Peay football here in F&M Bank Arena.
Let's do it.
So tonight, actually, 6 o'clock, Austin Peay plays Alabama A&M, right? It's the second matchup ever. We won 28-3 2 years ago in September. We won 28-3, but this season is completely different. New coaching staff, new players. We have been off to a rough start, Christian. 0-3.
0-3 to start the season, and Alabama A&M comes into this game 2-1 on the season.
Yep.
with a little bit of an asterisk. They have played a Division II team in Kentucky State and Georgetown, Kentucky, an NAIA school, so they haven't played a Division I opponent and won their first game. They got the doors blown off them by the Auburn Tigers. So it's a little bit of a caveat with that situation with their record, but they're still a very talented football team, Dylan. I think a lot of people in Govs Nation are looking at this game and they're saying, hey, we don't need to overlook the Bulldogs. This is going to be an interesting test for Coach Ferris.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm going to tell you why right here. Because they play two quarterbacks, right? And both quarterbacks are dual threat. They can, one played as a running back, and even the head coach said he can play as a linebacker. So I wouldn't be surprised if they put him on the front line, their front seven right there, and then they have another backup quarterback who can do the same thing. And they run a mean run game. They have that option system, that RPO system, which has been giving us troubles to start off the season. They average just about 500 yards combined offense, whether it's passing or rushing. So, we're 0-3 for a reason because we struggle on the defensive side. How do you think we can, slow down this option, this RPO offense from Alabama A&M?
Well, I think that's one of the biggest keys to the game for any team, whether you're Austin Peay or whether you're University of Alabama, right, or even if you're the Tennessee Titans down the road. Stopping the run is one of the biggest keys to any football game. So if you're Austin Peay, maybe think about loading up the box a little bit, maybe daring Alabama A&M to throw the ball deep, saying, hey, listen, we're going to put 8, 9 guys in the box. We're going to force you to beat us on the outside. They have athletes overall, and they have athletes on the outside, so they have the ability to do so. But I think that's the big key, as you mentioned, stopping the run and forcing Alabama A&M to be one-dimensional.
Yeah, one-dimensional would help us get the ball back quicker. We average 17 points a game in the games that we've scored. Let me put that.
We're not really counting the first game.
Yeah, we're not counting the first game as we lost. As the world knows, and faithful fans of Clarksville hometown, we lost 6-2-0 to Louisville. We're just going to slide right past that. 6-2-0, right? Cool. The other two games, we scored 17 points a game. So now, how can we get more points on the board? We just struggle to score.
Well, I think the biggest thing is to help out your quarterback, right? Austin Smith's the guy for us right now, and when he's had protection in the pocket, he's actually been very efficient as a quarterback. But I think the best thing to help him out is to get the run game going. It's polar opposite defensively. You got to get him going in the run game, not just him, but the running game as a whole. And that takes a little pressure off. That takes a little steam off of the pass rushers when we do decide when we throw the ball. And if we do decide to drop back, instead of straight 5-man protection, chip a tight end, chip a running back, keep 6, 7 guys in protection. I know that limits you in terms of what you can do throwing the ball downfield. But at the end of the day, if the quarterback's protected and can make smart decisions without being harassed like he's been in the last couple games, I think that's what you want to do if you're the Govs. Keep your quarterback clean. When your quarterback's clean, then most of the time you're playing well as an offense.
Yep. And, keeping a quarterback clean like we keep it in the NFL terms, like Caleb Williams, he hasn't been able to have time in the pocket to even see his progression, see his reads. He hadn't had any time. As soon as he snapped the ball, it's 300, 400-pound lineman running at him. And I think, if we're going to go in that extra protection, like you said, let's put a bunch of speedy guys out there. Let's make those DBs work. Let's see how fast they can really run. Let's see if those cleats are really stuck in their turf out there in Forterra Stadium.
And we have athletes, right? Roman Copeland had himself a game at home here against Southern Illinois, and so we have athletes, Jaden Barnes as well, that are very speedy guys. They can really stretch the defense down the field, and that's kind of the key. If you are going to keep guys in the pass pro, like the tight end, like the running back, if you're going to keep them in pass pro, that kind of eliminates the underneath routes for the safe options for the quarterback. But when you have a Jaden Barnes or a Roman Copeland, guys who can stretch the ball downfield, that really opens up your offense. And again, that takes the steam out of the pass rush because it limits the defense. They can only rush 4 at a time if you're chucking the ball 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. So that opens up the offense if we're able to do so.
And I think what Ferris has to do here is open up that playbook just a little bit as far as run that RPO offense. Our quarterback Smith, he can really run. He can take off. I like to say we have our own version of RG3 here in Clarksville. He can really move. I said our own version.
Okay,
I didn't say
that's
a replica.
a very bold comparison,
I
sir.
didn't say. Look, I'm trying to be a fan today, man. We're 0-3. We need some luck. We need some luck.
We can still be a fan, but we can also be a little bit realistic fans as well. But I agree with you. I think Austin Smith has the ability to use his legs, and we can implement him into the run game because when you implement the quarterback, that gives you an extra blocker on the offensive side. But the flip side of that is you don't want your quarterback taking too many shots because when your quarterback takes a lot of shots, that takes a little bit out of his ability to throw the ball down the field, and it increases the chance. We've already had one quarterback get hurt in Garcia earlier this season against Louisville.
And he's been done for presumably the next couple weeks.
Exactly. So if Austin Smith goes down, then you go to the third string quarterback, then things can get a little dicey at that point. So, but I think here and there, right? Every so often, just throw him into a designed running play or maybe even an option play just to keep the defense honest, to say, hey, we have the ability to do so, but we don't want to do so probably more than 5 to 7 times, I think, in the game.
Yeah. And I also think, to my last point with this, and I also think how we've been going back and forth with offense and defense, I think our offense has to help our defense because Alabama A&M plays a very high-tempo offense. They don't, once the play is over, whether it's out of bounds or incomplete or whatever it may be, they're going, they're pushing, they're spotting the ball, and they're getting to go, and they're going to the next play. It's almost like they have their entire sequence rehearsed. So we need to be able to give our defense some breaks, give them some timeouts, some Gatorade, whatever, Prime, whatever, Red Bull.
Well, we're Powerade school.
Yeah,
Dylan.
we're Powerade. Yeah. So give them some Powerade and get them regenerized because it's going to be a tough energy battle as far as defense being able to keep up with that tempo that Alabama A&M has.
And you have to limit the communication, right? Because when you have a team that is very high tempo, right, you have to limit your communication as a defense. Not to say that less communication is better because you still want to be on the same page defensively, but maybe, turning a play call on defense to one word so the defense has time to adjust at the line if they have to do so. But I'm excited, Dylan. We've got ourselves a really awesome matchup here. 6 o'clock night game. We've had 2 straight night games at home. That's always kind of ups the ante a little bit as a player because you get to play under the lights. So I think it's going to be really exciting.
I think it will be exciting as well. So Austin Peay plays tonight, 6 o'clock. Everybody come out after you leave the hockey game. Go take a nap, regenerate yourself, get some more energy because 6 o'clock, it's going to be a big game when we could have our first win of the football season. So with that, I think it's almost time for some more hockey.
I think it is too. We have got, as we see the matchup graphic here, Alabama A&M tonight, Fort Terrace Stadium, 6 o'clock. But we've got some hockey right now. That's at 6 o'clock tonight. We've got hockey to take care of. We've got the intermission ending here in a little bit. It is currently score 1-1. Your Austin Peay State Governors tied with the EKU Colonels here 1-1. We're going to send it to a break, and we'll come back, and we'll have some more hockey.
All right, guys, my name is Christian Hunt. We're here at the 2024 Expo, Fall Expo. And we are the comms department, so just, we're not just random strangers interviewing you. All right, so we do have some questions for you. We have kind of a two-parter. One's kind of a fun question that, we get your response to, and then second one is a legitimate trivia question. And if you get it correct, the trivia one, you see this bag of merch right here, you get a little bag of merch. Or like a piece of merch. You don't get the whole thing. We actually got quite a bit. You guys want to hold this bag. We do have a black bag if they would like it. It's nothing in it, no money or nothing. We got some Frisbees and a pennant that just fell out. And we've got a little phone wallet carrier if they so choose. We've also got some sunglasses that yours truly is wearing. got some lanyards. It's pretty cool lanyards, really red. And then if you really dig down here, we've got some footballs. We've got all the swag falling just everywhere. Some little mini footballs. All right, we're gonna set this down for now. And then really dig down here, we've got some pens. If Gavin didn't take them all. Oh, these are actually kind of cool. These are like little mini screwdrivers. These aren't pens. Yeah. So you can get a screwdriver if you want. That's a screwdriver as well. There's a pen down here somewhere, folks. All right, you get the idea. What are your classes you're taking this semester?
I'm taking General Biology, University 1000, English 2330, Introduction to Theater, and Pre-Calculus.
I have psychology, I have biology. I'm taking actually 2 biology classes. I have a condensed math class, and then I also have online English.
I have Art Foundations 1, Art Foundations 2, Psychology. Psychology, there's 1. And I have Full Spectrum Learning.
All right, we got a little trivia question for you. All right, the Austin Peay State mascot are the Governors. Okay, what is the official name of the mascot? There's a certain animal that lives on campus that we have multiples of. What is that animal?
It's cats.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I wasn't wearing it all the way, so.
I'm going to take a guess, the Governor.
All right.
That is a good guess, but unfortunately it's incorrect. Of all that,
Yes.
what are you two
A
choosing?
single lane.
Why did you go with the phone wallet?
I don't think so,
I carry
no.
my phone with me all the time. It'd be easier to have my cards on my phone.
That's pretty smart thinking there. What are we going with over here?
Probably the pen screwdriver.
If I had to pick one, I think I'm going to go with this
Okay.
high quality, very nice. It's got like a silicone on the outside pin right here. Yeah, it has a stylus on the back. You see this right there? I'm going to go with this. This is my pick right here.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have it official. Gavin is choosing the quality pen. That's right. Gavin, thank you so much. You're the first interview of the day. Normally people are shy. He's a freshman. He's right off campus. So thank you for joining us today, Gavin.
Thank you for the pen and thank you for the awesome interview.
All right, sounds good. Can we get a go-go's before you leave?
Go Govs!
Let's go, Peay!
Go Govs!
Go Govs! That's right. Go Govs.
In Eastern Kentucky, with the score being 1-1. Let's recap some of the goals in action that we've seen so far here.
Yeah, so good goal by Sam Singleton to tie it up. It was a great job. Just staying in front of the net. Anything can happen, when you're in front of the net. Rebound, anything. So it was a great job.
In the net battle, a key portion here for Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky. That is a huge part of hockey if you're watching this for the first time, especially. The battle of the net is important here, and it is so key that Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky can screen in front of the net and get some tap-ins.
Yeah, screening the goalie is very important. It helps, helps them create a lot more chances, and the goalie can't see. So if the goalie can't see, it's a lot harder on his job. So, both teams are doing a really good job doing that, and we're going to see a lot more of that today.
As the shots on goal so far, Casey, is 18-8 in favor of the home team, Austin Peay.
Yeah, it's very good for Austin Peay. If you're Austin Peay, you want to keep collecting those shots on net. If you're EKU, you're gonna keep trying to apply pressure, and try to get back in this thing.
Affectionately known as the Ice Ghosts here, as Eastern Kentucky is still on the power play here as we begin the second period. 1:52 still on the power play. What does Austin Peay need to do to drop the man advantage?
I think they just need to clear it. Clearing is very important. I think they just need to not be too aggressive, in the offensive zone. Just play defense first here. So if they play defense first, they'll be good.
As we also look at Dylan Wells here, he's done a nice job so far in after the first period of play. What does Dylan Wells need to do to continue to sustain this momentum here?
Yeah, the birthday guy, Dylan Wells. I think he just needs to just keep playing how he is. I think he's doing a great job. Covering pucks when he needs to. And just he hasn't seen a lot of quality good shots, but I think as we go on here, he'll see a lot more quality good shots. So.
The freshman definitely earning his stripes here early on in the early going as we get ready for the second period of hockey between the Governors of Austin Peay and the Colonials of Eastern Kentucky. Curls. As Austin Peay wins the face-off draw. And we're back underway. Now, Casey, Eastern Kentucky in this first period looked really strong. Austin Peay on the other side was peppering some shots. They still need to see more of the results here and try to put more goals in the back of the net.
Yeah, I think Austin Peay needs to just keep doing what they're doing. They're doing a great job, getting in front of the net, and I think that's gonna be the key to win.
As the puck is around the wing here on the left wing of the defensive zone.
It's a great cover by Dylan Wells there. Great cover.
As Dylan Wells, easy save enough. Here as the play stops on the 19:06 mark of the second period of action here between the Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky. As some line changes for Austin Peay, what have you seen with the depth of this Austin Peay team so far, Casey?
Yeah, they have a great group of guys. A lot of speed. It's good. They need a lot of that. So.
As Eastern Kentucky shot right off.
Great save by Dylan Wells there.
As another shot towards the left behind the goal line.
Oh, there's a battle behind the net going on with Peyton Leonard.
As this puck flips high up the glass, clicks off the boards. As Austin Peay will skate it back out here and send it towards the goaltender of Eastern Kentucky, Josh Henry. As East Kentucky has it around the offensive zone, and that shot.
That's a great shot.
Goes
Joey
through the
Daniels.
net.
Joey Daniels, great shot. He's the player to watch.
Joey Daniels in the third game of the season has his second goal of the season, and what a nice goal that was, Casey.
Yeah, there's nothing Dylan Wells could have done there. That's a snipe. It's a great shot by Joey Daniels.
Joey Daniels now on a 2-game scoring streak. With his first goal of the season on September 13th, this is another one here this weekend against Austin Peay. As we get set for the face-off draw.
If you're Austin Peay, you can't let that lose your focus. You got to keep going. You can't.
Austin Peay will try to get back into this game here, down 2-1 in the 18-minute mark of the second period. As the puck is going to go towards the behind the net. As it flips and reverses towards the corner of the wall. And now a slap shot is going to go back towards the left wall. As the puck's going to be sent out of play.
For a high sticking.
And we'll see some line changes by both Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky. 2-1, it's Eastern Kentucky leading up 2 so far. A great 80-degree day outside in Clarksville, Tennessee, and an even better day here inside the rink of the Ford Ice Center. As Austin Peay has it around the neutral zone.
There we go, good speed by Brendan Sullivan.
As Sullivan towards the corner of the glass, and it's going to be a stoppage in play.
Yeah, that was a great speed by Brendan Sullivan there, to get a good shot, but just a little wide.
As Sullivan used a lot of acceleration trying to change directions. Just couldn't do much with that one. As Eastern Kentucky wins the face-off, sends it behind the net.
Big hit by Jackson Smith there along the boards.
As the puck is stuck between the corner of the glass. Now it's on the left wing, a fake shot.
Oh, what a good save.
As it's towards the net, right at the goal mouth, trying to send it in.
Those were great couple saves by Josh Henry there.
But Eastern Kentucky stands tall. As Eastern Kentucky has it around the left wing. And now flips off the wall. As they will send it behind the net. As the puck goes around here in the corner. And now a cross crease pass towards the left mid wall. Gets out towards the neutral zone. As Brendan Sullivan has it, the marketing major. Skates behind the net. A stick check there. As is the pass
Great forced turnover there. Oh, what a shot! Brendan Sullivan.
And Brendan Sullivan scores!
What a goal.
The Governors tied this one up at 2.
Yeah, and that goal there was a great traffic in front of the net. The goalie couldn't see, so that's what we've been talking about there. That was a great shot by Brendan Sullivan.
And Brendan Sullivan delivers an absolute snipe from the top of the left circle. What a play that was there, Casey.
Yeah, that was a great job by Brendan Sullivan. Just getting a puck on net, you know, anything can happen, so that was a good job.
Absolute. We're tied at 2-2 here in the 16-13 mark of the second period.
Yeah, that was a great momentum boost for Austin Peay there to get it tied up.
Great job by Austin Peay to get that goal and get it back to a tie game. And now it feels like 0-0 again, Casey.
Yeah, it does. It's very good for Austin Peay there.
As the puck's around the slot here, Eastern Kentucky with a great stick check here to work it back out defensively.
And it'll be icing.
And we're going to freeze play at the 15:47 mark. 2-2 now in Clarksville. Tie game in the second period. Shots are 21-11 in favor of Austin Peay right now in a tie game. Excuse me, 22 now. As in the tie game, they are definitely getting more of the more of the product here of the shots on net. As this puck gets out towards the glass around the left wall. And the offensive zone for Austin Peay. Now behind the net as Eastern Kentucky will sneak it out towards the defensive zone. Great pad save by Dylan Wells.
That was a great keep in by number 8.
Eastern Kentucky, cross pass.
Oh, what a save by Dylan Wells there.
Back out and a nice pad save by Dylan Wells. As this is going to go up off the boards. As now Austin Peay is going to get some changes on the ice as Eastern Kentucky sets it around the left wall. As Eastern Kentucky skating around behind the zone. As Cass Brocious back towards the defensive zone. Great defensive stick work to intercept the puck. A 2-2 score line.
That was a great play by Jack. Oh, Sam Singleton. Oh.
As right there, Josh Henry came out to try to put the puck towards the neutral zone.
That was a great job by Sam Singleton, you know, just applying pressure to the goalie there.
And it nearly resulted in a goal right there, Casey, as here comes Austin Peay, skating up through the middle of the half. Eastern Kentucky able to stop that one. As Austin Peay has it around the defensive zone. And right now, Casey is all about that next goal here. It's going to be very important here in the second period.
Yeah, whoever scores the next goal really shifts momentum for them. So it's very important for both teams.
As Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky tied at 2 here. As the puck skates around the right wing. As now it clicks off the skate of an Eastern Kentucky member. Tapped back out towards the defensive half. As it now flips over and saved as Dylan Wells is going to stop the puck here.
It's a good cover by Dylan. Dylan Wells there, you know. Just keep the play going.
And a reminder to stick around here for Game 2 tomorrow afternoon. It's Austin Peay, Eastern Kentucky, right back here at the Ford Ice Center at 12:45 puck drop. As another great afternoon of hockey here. As we will be here all weekend long, Mario Bedingfield alongside Casey Yates here. And a great crew producing this one as well. 13:20 in the second period. As Austin Peay gets it out towards the defensive zone. And the offensive half.
Great save by Josh Henry there.
And Josh Henry comes up with the save with his glove. As play will stop at 13:08. So far a tie game. And Eastern Kentucky has dropped here a little bit in momentum, and we're not seeing as many scuffles as we did in the first period, Casey.
Oh, what a pass.
As that shot nearly ends up in the net. As Eastern Kentucky has it around the defensive zone. They skate towards the middle. As Lucas Rentales, the defenseman, drives around the goal net. As he passes along the boards. And East Kentucky will have it around the defensive zone. Skating through the middle half of the rink. As a great stick check.
Great job by Dylan there.
And play will stop at 12:20 here in the second period. 2-2 ties between Eastern Kentucky and Austin Peay.
Yeah, Austin Peay's doing a great job, forechecking, applying pressure, and if they can keep doing that, I think another goal will happen for them.
In the forecheck, an important part of the game of hockey, Casey. What can happen when we see some great forechecking out there, Casey?
Yeah, I can apply some turnovers to the other team, and really just cause them to be distressed.
Like that one chance earlier in the period where it could have ended up in the goal, but Josh Henry barely got the puck out.
Oh, what a hit by Brendan Sullivan there.
As Austin Peay has it around the corner. 11:55 in the second period.
Some great speed by Brendan Sullivan.
Brendan Sullivan tries to
goal.
take the ice and scores!
Great job by Brendan Sullivan there. That was great speed.
Brendan
Get around the defense.
Brendan Sullivan with a 2-4 now as Austin Peay gets up 3-2 in the 11:48 mark of the second period.
His second goal of the game there. That was a great job.
And a great goal by Brendan Sullivan. Sullivan driving towards the slot there, ends up chipping it over Josh Henry.
On that play there,
fantastic goal.
On that play there, he was able to use his body. He's a big guy, so he can skate around those guys and use his body to box them out.
As quickly the face-off is won by Austin Peay, and Austin Peay quickly getting back on towards the puck. As Austin Peay has her out around the defense, around the neutral zone on the left wall. Now bumps it off the right wing. As the puck is now placed on Brendan Sullivan again. And now Sullivan with a nice
Another goal. That's a hat trick.
Sullivan with a blast. It's 4-2 for Austin Peay.
What a great goal.
As Michael Lakari hitting the glass once again fired up as he gets a high five for Brendan Sullivan. Now Brendan Sullivan has 2 goals. And so far, Austin Peay looking good. And of course, Michael Lakari getting very animated about this one. In the 11:07 mark. A lot to celebrate here early on.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Brendan Sullivan there.
As Eastern Kentucky quickly wins the face-off draw. As it clips off the glass. Excuse me, that was Jackson Smith on the goal.
Smith.
Which will make it 4-2. As Sam Siegelman had the assist.
It looked like Jackson Smith got a tip there in front of the net.
10:40 in the second.
Oh, what a hit.
As Austin Peay pucks him behind the net. And Eastern Kentucky has it up around front of the net.
Also means got to get collected here. It looks like they were a little lazy on the defensive side there.
As right there, Austin Peay nearly can't drop no momentum here as the puck is stopped in play. 10:09 in the first period. Austin Peay up 4-2 in this game. And of course, today is the 1-year anniversary of the Ford Ice Center and the Effingham Bank Arena opening here. And Austin Peay, the Governor's Hockey, a part of this whole initiative here in the Clarksville area. What has this impact brought to the Clarksville community?
It's brought a lot. You know, it's really good to have a college hockey team here, Austin Peay. So it's great job. It's really good for the rink.
As Austin Peay will have around the defensive half. Now the puck's in the neutral zone as Eastern Kentucky skates towards the left wall. As the puck will chip up in the air. And a great move there to get by the Eastern Kentucky defender.
Looks like that will be icing.
As play will stop with icing. 10:25 to go in the second period, with the score being Austin Peay 4, East Kentucky 2. So Austin Peay, if you include the exhibition slate here from from this spring, they have not lost a home game yet, Casey.
Yeah, you know, it's a good thing. It's, you know, they're hoping to look forward to another couple home game wins. So we'll see.
They are definitely building momentum here. It's Austin Peay has around the left wing, a shot nearly
hits the
through the net.
post.
Did it get in? Did it get in?
It did not. What a great save by Josh Henry
saved
there.
off the ice. Josh Henry getting a little bit frustrated here about that one, as he's having a talk with the refs right now.
It looked like it hit the post there. It was a good job crashing the net after that shot, though.
That was a close call right there, Casey.
Yeah, it's
in those moments, how do you control the temper there?
Yeah, I mean,
Josh Henry.
You know, I think, you know, you have a lot of bodies coming at you, you know, after that. So, you know, I think you just got to control yourself and, you know, make sure everything's good. So,
as Austin Peay has it around the slot, as Jackson Smith, that shot is sent out towards the right wing.
It's a great play by Jackson Smith to keep it in the zone.
As this puck will go.
Took a weird bounce.
As we'll have a stoppage in play at the 9:45 mark in the second period, with the score being Austin Peay 4, East Kentucky 2. As you can catch Govs hockey all season long on the Austin Peay Sports Network. All home games from the Ford Ice Center will be live on APSU-TV and streamed on the APSU-TV YouTube channel. APSU-TV is available on Spectrum Channel 192, CDE Lightband Channel 9, and AT&T U-verse Channel 99. Govs hockey, only on APSN.
What a save by Josh Henry there. It was a good shot by Jackson Smith coming in the zone.
And so far, Josh Henry has done a great job here so far, even in what is a deficit right now, to keep it at 4-2 so far.
Yeah, he's keeping him in the game there. He's doing a great job, even though the shots are, the shots are 31, you know, for Austin Peay, so that's a lot of shots.
As play stops on the ice again, as the ref raises his hand to stop play, as we got 9:25 here on the clock in the first period. Now, Casey, again, it is Dylan Wells' birthday. He is having a great outing for the birthday boy so far, the freshman.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. He, you know, just got to stay focused and, you know, help his team win. So he's doing a great job.
As it's 9:20 in the second period. Austin Peay has it behind their own net. And right there, great defensive stick work.
That was a great job by Joey Daniels to step up there.
And Joey Daniels, of course, one of our players to watch this afternoon. Got the
What a
goal out,
hit.
and a great collision
That was a great hit.
as Ospey has it around the right wing. It's Ryan Moyer. Moyer sends it towards net. It gets
What a
towards
save
the-
by Josh Henry.
the crease.
With all the traffic, what a save.
And again, great save by Josh Henry, sprawling out to end up freezing the puck. How did he end up saving that one?
Yeah, he's playing great. He's, you know, even though the score is 4-2, he's still playing a great game. He's still keeping them in it, for sure.
And of course, a 4-2 game right now, 8:45 in the first period. Some great action so far here, Casey.
Yeah, it's a great high-paced game right here.
If this is your introduction to hockey, we already got a good one for you here this afternoon in Clarksville. As the puck gets behind the net. Now it gets towards the left wall. As that pass doesn't end up placing as well as Ospey would like. As Peyton Leonard with a shot that ended up being saved.
It was a great job, Peyton Leonard, keeping it in the zone and getting a shot on goal there.
As this puck gets off the skate of Cash Brocious. And Ospey will have it around the right wing. As Peyton Leonard drives towards from right to middle. Now Leonard tried to lead it off for Ethan Goings, but as a shot in front of net, it's a great save by Josh.
That was a great pass by Ethan Goins there for Peyton Leonard right in the middle, but it's a great save by Josh Henry there.
As Austin Peay tried for that one-timer there, unfortunately didn't end up hitting the net, but a great chance, and you got to keep that streak going here.
Yeah, it was a great play, good look, but just couldn't cash in.
As Austin Peay wins the face-off draw. As the puck's around the left wing.
Is out of play? Yep.
Play as the puck will go out of play here. And we will stop it around 7:38 in the first period. So Eastern Kentucky, again, as I mentioned earlier in this game in the first period, looking for their first ever College Hockey South Division III road win in program history. A tough Eastern Kentucky last season did not have a great time out on the road when they were away from Lexington Ice Center. But Austin Peay, a great home team.
Oh, what a
that goes to
play.
the net.
That was a great shot by Jackson Smith.
Jackson Smith with a second goal in this game.
What a
in the
shot.
7:27 mark.
I'm not sure if Sam Singleton got the tip in, but that was a great shot
We'll
by
have
Jackson
to see
Smith.
who we get credit on that one. But for right now, all we know, Casey, it's 5-2. Austin Peay leads by 3.
Yeah, and that was great traffic in front of the net. You know, with all that traffic, that goal doesn't happen. So that's a great job being in front of the net.
As Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky get ready for the draw, it's won by Austin Peay. As Austin Peay has it around the defensive zone. Now Eastern Kentucky split towards the defensive zone.
And Jackson Smith did that goal, so
And
it's the second of the game.
Great moves are here around the right wing to get past Austin Peay defenders. And again, keeping with the puck is Eastern Kentucky. Great job by number 9 there. As this gets out towards the corner of the wall here on the right wing. Now tap towards the stick of Austin Peay.
Great job by Sam Singleton to get in front of that shot there, clear the zone.
As Jackson Smith pushed towards the ground, pushed towards the ice, and a
Oh.
stick goes flying in play.
Looks like there's going to be a roughing or unsportsmanlike penalty there.
And a delayed penalty here, it's now called, as Eastern Kentucky will go into the box for a 2-minute minor.
Looked like a frustration penalty for EKU there. You know, hitting the stick out of Jackson Smith's hand. It's not a good play for them.
As it's 5-2.
Brocious Cash.
As they're going to get Brocious Cash from the box, the 5'9" winger from Baltimore. Excuse me, from Pennsylvania. As it gets out towards the top of the blue line, it was Austin Peay who won the face-off. As Austin Peay on the man advantage here. As Eastern Kentucky will end up saving the puck there with 6:21.
Yeah, if you're EKU, that's a very undisciplinary penalty there.
You don't want to give that one up here
Yeah.
in the middle of this game. You're already down 5-2. Austin Peay has all the momentum right now, and the one thing you don't want to do there is draw a penalty. As Austin Peay has, puck is stuck around the boards.
Oh, what a wraparound chance by Peyton Leonard there.
Austin Peay had a chance on net, it just didn't find it. As Dylan Wells will set this one out for Austin Peay. Skating towards the right side. As they will make a cross ice pass towards the left side. Now back out towards the right. It's right at the goal.
What a save.
Inside the crease. And we now
Here's
got
some pushing and shoving. Austin Peay's doing a great job crashing the net, you know, but EKU's not liking it, so that's what they're going to do.
Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky, a little get together there. Just a little bit of some words right there, Casey.
Yeah.
You know, it's got to be a little bit friendly, but yeah, I'm telling you, I don't think it's that cordial out there right now.
Probably words we can't use, so.
Yeah, no words we can say on the air, definitely. So it's 1:05 on the power play. Austin Peay up 5-2 in the second period of action. 5:44 to go. Clarksville, Tennessee, Ford Ice Center at the F&M Bank Arena. And what a day we have on tap here in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Looks like Peyton Leonard's going in the box here, so it'll be a...
As Peyton Leonard will go into the box, and this will be a 4-on-4 now at the minute 3 mark.
Yeah, 2 minutes for roughing, so Austin Peay will be 4-on-4.
As Austin Peay will send this towards the left wing. As Smith. His shot on the net. As the puck goes behind the net.
That was a great job by Jackson Smith to get a shot.
As Eastern Kentucky is going to get this out behind the defense, towards Austin Peay's defensive zone. And an icing is called by Dylan Wells. And Clint Eastwood has done a great job coaching these boys up here so far to get them ready for this game. And it has showed so far throughout 2 periods.
Yeah, it's a great job, you know, getting his team going, and you know, we'll see. Yeah, he's had a busy week. His wife had a baby, and you know, so congratulations to him, and you know, with this game. So yeah, it's great.
And shout out to the Eastwood family, a great week, of course, for them. And hopefully it gets better here with an Austin Peay win as well. What an icing on the cake it will be for them to get this one.
And I coach his kid Caleb on hockey, and he's a great kid, so good knowing their family.
All love here with the families of Austin Peay. It's a legacy, certainly, when you step on this ice. As East Kentucky's shot gets off the skate. As the puck is now behind the net. Shots are 46 to 22 in favor of Austin Peay right now. As this puck glitters towards behind the net here.
No icing since the goalie touched it, so they keep playing.
As now a pass towards the middle of the rink. In the middle of the zone. Now Austin Peay will skate back towards the defensive zone. And
what a hit!
Collision there. As that hit was huge. You can hear that reverberate around the around the ice.
Looks like Joey Daniels a little bit shaken up after that hit.
As Austin Peay has it around the left half wall. This puck skids behind the Eastern Kentucky net. And Casey, Austin Peay up 3 here right now. What do they need to do to keep this lead going into the third period?
Just keep doing what they're doing. You know, applying forecheck. You know, just doing all what they can. So, looks like there's a penalty coming up for EKU.
As Eastern Kentucky will go into the box here.
It's number 9, Lucas Rentala.
As Lucas Rentala, the Union Kentucky kid, the Union Kentucky senior, is going to go into the box. He formerly played for Northern Kentucky with the Norsemen.
Looks like there's a player down for Austin Peay.
As he's on one knee right now, the Austin Peay coaching staff going out to check on him.
Looks like number 17, Brendan Sullivan. It's good to see him back up on his feet, though.
Absolutely, Brendan Sullivan, a key part of this Austin Peay team early on. Had some goals here early on in this game.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be a crucial loss if he can't get back out there. So hopefully he's okay.
And of course, with this Austin Peay team, it is a deep team. 1 point as we got a 5-minute power play. Certainly, with great depth on this Austin Peay staff. 3:26 in the second period. Austin Peay up 3, 5-2 lead. As Eastern Kentucky wins the face-off, and they'll bat it towards Dylan Wells as that gets behind the net. As you can hear a 5-minute major now. Going against Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, if you're Austin Peay, you're gonna try to sit up here for a goal. Good look
right there, a near chance for Austin Peay to get a 6th. As this puck gets towards the left wing. Now it's out towards the slot. Gets all towards the glass as Peyton Leonard will drive around the left wing and as the puck gets towards the top of the blue line.
This is great control by Austin Peay. They're keeping the puck, you know, and they're passing around. This is great puck movement.
And a great job cycling around the boards here if you're Austin Peay. And cycling is definitely a key strategy to try to get a chance on net, Casey.
Yeah, they're doing a great job just keeping it slow, you know, just putting the puck around, and you know, hopefully they can get a good shot on net.
Patiently taking the opportunity, wasn't right there as it's on the doorstep. But Eastern Kentucky will send this puck around the boards, and we're gonna see some changes here for both teams.
Looks like EKU is getting tired there. They were definitely distressed.
Definitely a long shift here for Eastern Kentucky. Got to get some new players out there to try to keep those legs up. As still a long game as we're about to get into the third period as Austin Peay has it around the defensive half. As Austin Peay, that shot gets off towards the side netting. As it gets towards the top of the line.
Brendan Sullivan is back out there, so he's good to go.
As Cal Lewis tries to take it, and the puck flies high up towards Dylan Wells. Dylan Wells will send it out for Jackson Smith to control the puck. As Jackson Smith has it around the defensive zone.
Great speed by Jackson Smith there.
And Jackson Smith definitely got some wheels to him. As you saw a lot of that on the goal he scored earlier. As Brendan Sullivan has it around the offensive zone.
This is great puck movement.
As Austin Peay moving around the ice, and a shot on net, great save
Ooh, looks like a player injured for EKU there.
As right now, someone, as an Eastern Kentucky player, is grimacing in pain.
I couldn't tell if he blocked the shot there or got tangled up, but
As that looks to be Aiden Lynn, the Versailles, Kentucky sophomore, junior.
yeah, the physicality has really picked up, and you know, hopefully Aiden Lynn is okay, but
Aiden scored a goal against Ole Miss last weekend in their last divisional set.
yeah, it's a crucial player out for EKU if he can't come back in, but
Previously was playing for the Lexington Thunderbirds. As we hope Aiden Lynn can get back to his feet. As Austin Peay has lit up the scoreboard, it's 5-2 in favor of these Governors.
yeah, it's you know, hopefully they can keep up the pressure, but
As Aiden Lynn gets up back onto his feet.
yeah, it's really good to see. Hopefully he can come back in the game, but
Skating off on his own accord.
we had a couple goals from Brendan Sullivan and a couple goals from Jackson Smith, so two really good players. And then one goal from Sam Singleton, so
And then Lucas Wintala added a goal there in the second period here for Eastern Kentucky.
yeah,
So-
if you're Austin Peay, you try not to just turn the puck over and keep a clean game from here on out. So
The great thing about Austin Peay is they have a lot of scorers on the ice. Everybody wants to get in on the scoring action.
yeah, it's everyone can score here, so it's good to see.
You love to see the offensive play. Even in the exhibition slates, Austin Peay hasn't had a game where they scored at least 4 goals or less.
Yeah, it's they definitely have a deep roster for putting the puck in the net. It's great to see.
This might be a military-based group, Casey, but make no mistake about it, this team can score in bunches.
Yeah, it's good to see, and they bring some physicality too. They have a lot of good speed and physicality.
Bringing the fun to the Ford Ice Center in its second year now of operating. Of course, today the first year anniversary.
Great move by Payne Leonard. Oh, what a goal! That was a great job by Payne Leonard.
Peyton Leonard
What a great play.
swiping at the puck as he bats it in towards the net, and it's 6-2.
He was swiping at it when he was down on the ground, so that is a great play by Payne Leonard there.
A heads-up IQ play from our player to watch, Peyton Leonard. It's been an absolute great showing from him here in his first College Hockey South game. As we'll get back to face-off. It's a tie-up. Eastern Kentucky now has possession. As that will get the period out, and what a banger to end this one on. As Austin Peay leads 6-2, up 4.
133 will carry over for the power play as Austin Peay comes back in the third period.
And stay tuned for the second period intermission here, the Crunch Time Intermission Report. But first, here's sports communications student Kendall Ball with a special guest.
Hello everyone, I'm Kendall Ball, and today I'm here with my great teammate here, Michael Treadwell. Also known as Tread. Introduce yourself.
My name is Michael Treadwell. I'm a grad student here at Austin Peay. I've been here for the past 5 years, and I enjoy every bit of it.
So, let's tell us about your backstory, where you come from, how did you come to Austin Peay, what made you want to come here, things like that.
So, I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. It's about 3.5 hours away. I grew up in a town called Peay. I played there my entire life, and I think for me, like my recruiting process, like I didn't really have like the looks I wanted. Like I think everybody dreams to go D1 Power 5, and I wasn't blessed enough to do that. But at the time, Austin Peay had called me and said, "Hey, like we have a spot for you on your team, and we'd love to have you." And I think like it was more so one of the things like I wanted to prove myself, and I think I still come out with the mindset of like I still want to prove to myself that I can play.
Yeah, that's great to know. So you've been here for 5 years, if
Yes,
that's
sir.
correct? So I know recently you just received some great news. You finally were put on scholarship.
Right.
And tell me how that felt when you received that news.
I gotta be honest, it still doesn't feel real. It was more so like, I think what I enjoyed most about that moment was how happy others were for me, and how much like the team like enjoyed just hearing me get put on, and like just how excited they were. Because I feel like there's 110 guys in that locker room all deserving of a scholarship, and what I said in the video, like I'm a vet, and I think like stuff like that. It's more so a surreal moment whenever all your hard work kind of feels like you paid off, but for me it's like I just love seeing all of my teammates be happy for me. I think that's what I love the most about it.
Yeah, it was a great moment. I was very happy for you. I've only been around you for a couple years, but you're always hardworking, and college football is tough. Sometimes things might not go your way, and you've always been resilient to that.
Yeah.
You've always been able to, even if you maybe get a role you maybe don't want, you kept your head high, and sometimes that's hard to deal with. It's something I still struggle with. So, it's great, having you as an example. So, also, you mentioned the video,
Right.
It's all on Gov's football.
It is.
So, I got to ask about the Stone Cold impersonation. When did you, how did this become a thing?
So it started my sophomore year. I had 2 roommates, Seth Johnson and Gavin Campbell. They both played O-line here, and we were just sitting in the living room, and I was just watching like a Stone Cold Steve Austin video, and I just out of nowhere just started like mimicking the voice, and they were just cracking up at it. And I think like the next day of practice, they had me like, whenever we did like the juice squad before practice and got everybody hyped, like I had like 2 energy drinks, and I like hit them together, and everybody went crazy. And then when it really started was, I think it was your freshman year. We were in fall camp, and out of nowhere, I just stood up because I remember they made Devin Smith like do a dance off, and then everybody just threw me up, and I just out of nowhere did a Stone Cold impression, and I think ever since then it's stuck. And so every fall camp, like I look forward to like a team meeting when morale's kind of low, and you just whenever you hear Stone Cold, like I got to answer the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, also, we're in season right now. So, how have you been getting prepared for games this season?
I think it's more so like trusting the game plan. You're going to see something different each and every week, and with each opponent you're going to get their best. I think really it's all a week by week basis. I never want to look too far down the season, but I never want to overlook an opponent. I think what really entails is like the work you do during the week. I think that's kind of what prepares you for a game. My mindset was you're going to beat the other team on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like that's when the work is really put in, and that's how you really beat your opponent.
Yeah, there's another question I want to ask about you being put on scholarship. So who was the first person you called to give the news to?
I called my mom and dad. My mom, she just recently had surgery, so she was at home resting, so I called her. She was taking a nap, poor thing. But I called her and was like, "Hey, Mom, like, you need to go downstairs, and, I got to talk to you and Dad." And I was talking to Dad, and he got upset at me. He was still, like, really excited, but he was like, "Man, you interrupted my TV show." And I was like, "Really, Dad?" And I was like, "I just told you, like, the biggest news yet." And then obviously the emotion started sinking in. I started crying. My parents were crying, but it was just a really surreal moment. I loved every bit of it.
Well, that's great talking to you, Tread. And that's all we have for Crunch Time with this interview with Michael Treadwell. Back to y'all.
This time, we're just going to touch on the collegiate football top 25. We're going to get into some good matchups, some good college football that's going to be on primetime television today. But if you're going to be in the Clarksville area, make sure you visit Forterra Stadium tonight at 6 o'clock. Austin Peay is playing Alabama AMU. So that's going to be a good one. But we got some good top 25 matchups today, Christian.
We got some really awesome top 25 matchups. You had it pulled up on your iPad. USC and Michigan, number 11 USC taking on the 18th ranked Michigan Wolverines. Obviously, Michigan dropping the game early to Texas, but trying to bounce back in a top 25 rivalry type game against the Trojans. The one that I am looking forward to that is tonight, prime time game. Oklahoma hosting Tennessee, and Nico Imaliava. As I just won a free lunch, ladies and gentlemen, we had a bet that
I got that one out quick.
I got that one out quick. But in all seriousness, I think that's going to be a high octane matchup between two very explosive offense. Obviously, Coach Heupel going back to Oklahoma where he played college football. Obviously, going to be a lot of emotions for him, but getting his team ready to win. And Oklahoma in their first SEC matchup within the conference, and so you want to join the SEC. Guess what? Now you played number 6 Tennessee. You got a very explosive offense coming in. I think that's my game of the night.
And my thing is, I'm not going to attempt to say Nico's last name.
Imaliava.
I just don't have it. I don't have it like you. You've been practicing all week, and you deserve that free lunch this week, so you got it. But I'm expecting Nico to come out and play well beyond his experience tonight, as he's played 3 games already.
Yes,
he's thrown
4 starts. He started last year against Iowa in the bowl game.
Yeah, the bowl
so he's
game.
got 4 starts under his belt.
So he's thrown for just under 700 yards. I expect him to come poised and prepared against this new SEC opponent. This is a first SEC game for both teams here, so this is big to start off the season.
You're Tennessee. You're playing a very ruckus, very raucous, I guess you can say, crowd in Oklahoma. They're very well known for their home advantage. You got another young quarterback, Jackson Arnold, on the other side for Oklahoma, getting the starts this season. Another young quarterback. So we got 2 young quarterbacks in an SEC matchup that we might see multiple times throughout their career. But I think Imaliava, I think you mentioned his lack of experience. This is his first true road test. You got to remember, okay, they had the NC State game where it's a neutral field in Carolina. They played the bowl game against Iowa last year, so he hasn't really had a true road game. This is his first true road game.
That stadium post is about to crack.
And that is a tough matchup to be your first not only your first road game, but your first SEC road game. That's going to be a tough matchup.
It's not going to hit like how Bama does.
It's close.
It's close.
It's close.
I'm not disrespecting none of the Oklahoma fans.
It's about that much a difference.
Yes. But the stadium post is going to be to the max. He's going to need all his traits, all that road dog performance. But if anything, you're always going to have faith in your Rocky Top and your Rocky Top quarterbacks, because they always get the job done year in and year out, no matter if it's a freshman, junior, sophomore, senior. I said that a little out of order, but it doesn't matter the year of experience, because Knoxville, they know how to recruit quarterbacks, and they know how to get the job done when it comes to the head of the snake, because the quarterback for UT, they always show up, and I have no less faith in Nico to show up tonight. And I think he's going to get the win tonight.
That's your prediction?
What
would be your score prediction?
I can see it being 52-48.
You're thinking high scoring.
I think we're going OT tonight. I think we get one of those classic college football. We get about 3 classic games a year. So I think this will be the first classic of the year. Speaking
of classics and speaking of overtime, last night Illinois knocking off Nebraska in overtime. Very big upset for the Illini and Nebraska, team that a lot of people were very high on after their win against Colorado, a team that has looked really well. Dylan Raiola at quarterback, basically Baby Patty. He's basically a clone of Patrick Mahomes. What are your thoughts on this game? I mean, this was an overtime game. Illinois is a team that a lot of people said were sneaky good. Didn't think that they would pull off the upset against Nebraska. What do you think this does for Nebraska? I mean, it doesn't really hurt your playoff chances with the 12-team playoff, but I think it's definitely one that hurts.
Yeah, I think it's one of those games you win some, you lose some. You know, Raiola, he threw a pick, and that's ultimately what cost him. This game was back and forth the entire time. Illinois would score some, Nebraska would come back and answer, or it'd be vice versa. And I think that that interception, that turnover, really would cost him the game, because if you keep track of, it was back and forth, and that one possession, that's all you need in football. All you need is one possession to sway the game either way. So I think this was just one of those games where, you know, you chalk it up, you go watch film, you go see, you know, maybe Raiola, he could have been like, I shouldn't have thrown that one, maybe I could have threw it quick, or, you know, a different progression or a different read. So like you said, he's a freshman quarterback as well. That was their first conference game as well, so that's their first loss in the conference. So, you know, you just chalk that one up to the love of the game, and you come back next week and you put out another top-tier performance.
Let's talk about young quarterbacks. We're going to hit on this as well. We talked about Jackson Ardo. We talked about Nico Imaliava. We talked about Dylan Raiola. Talk about Arch Manning getting his first start tonight. A little bit less of opponent in Louisiana Monroe. Louisiana Monroe is 2-0 in the season, but the number 1 ranked Texas Longhorns maybe seeing the Manning era start a little early as coach, as their quarterback Quinn Ewers is down for this week, so they're going to start Arch Manning in a game that they should win.
Yeah, my thing is this is the perfect way to bring in the successor of the team. Ewers has been playing phenomenal to start the season. Gave Michigan the brown belt, gave him the tree branch, the switch, whatever you want to call it. They gave him a beating. It was from the first to the fourth quarter, it was a complete control game from them. But I'm excited to see Arch finally get a full game in. He's been playing in spurts. I think last week he came in, the second, third quarter, somewhere around
Showed the Jets.
Yeah.
Showed
he 62 yards?
62-yard touchdown run, something we probably would never thought we would say coming out of a Manning.
Yeah.
But he showed off his athleticism. I think it's something that a lot of people took for granted, right, is how athletic he is, because obviously we saw his 2 uncles and Eli and Peyton. They're very great NFL quarterbacks, but not exactly what you would call freakishly athletic.
No, not at all. I don't think athletic would be in their
repertoire
description or anything. I don't think athletic. They are pocket quarterbacks to the heart, and I expect Arch Manning to just come in and do what he's been doing the entire season. He's going to read. He's going to read the field to a perfection. I think that his IQ for a young quarterback, and especially he's in the SEC now.
Yep.
So that's going to be a tremendous skill that's going to take him not only far in his collegiate career, but also I'm pretty sure he's going to want to go to the NFL and keep going like his uncles. So I'm expecting him to come through and, you know, obliterate this defense, if you just want me to be honest.
It should be a game that they should win pretty handily, even with Quinn Ewers out in this game. And so we're starting to wrap it up here. It's 6-2 here in F&M Bank Arena as the Govs are dominant second period performance. We're going to get you out to the third intermission, but first we've got some commercials we're going to play for you. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back to the Ford Ice Center in Clarksville, Tennessee, the Queen City. And right now, Austin Peay is trying to be the kings of the town here this afternoon. It's a 5-2 lead between Austin Peay Governors and the Eastern Kentucky Colonials. Casey, in the third period, it has been a great showing so far for Austin Peay. They've gotten a lot of shots on net and a lot of goals to show for it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of scoring here, so it's good for Austin Peay. And you know, if you're Austin Peay, you just want to keep going and not get lazy.
As a delay in the face-off, as they had jumped a little early, a little bit too anxious here. Both teams, as Jackson Smith will take the face-off here. Gets off the stick.
1:25 remaining in the penalty.
As that shot gets away for Austin Peay. And let's go Peay chance once more, and absolutely deserved with this performance so far, Casey.
Yeah, they've been doing good. Great crowd over here. So
as the puck's in the corner net, and now gets out towards the bottom of the crease.
Oh, what a cross crease pass by Sam, but oh, what a shot and a save by Josh Henry there.
Casey, that nearly resulted in a scoring effort for Austin Peay.
Yeah, that was a great play. Oh,
That's
good
a great
look.
Pass.
What a save by Josh Henry.
The one-timer denied by Josh Henry.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Sam Singleton there, trying to get his second goal of the game, but that was a good job.
That was a great effort by Austin. That was a great effort by Austin Peay right there, as they nearly ended up getting the puck in the back of the net for the seventh time. Here comes the face-off for Austin Peay in Eastern Kentucky. As the puck slips towards the top of the blue line on the right wing in the half wall. As Austin Peay will slide it out now.
Austin Peay's doing a great job just keeping it slow, not forcing anything.
And Austin Peay's definitely taking their time here, trying to drench this clock away, Casey. How does time possession work here in this game of hockey when you have so much time left on the clock?
Yeah, it's very important. I mean, right here it's even more important for Austin Peay because they're not trying to make any dumb decisions or force the errors. So it's a great job by Austin Peay to just keep it calm. And
of course, the saying goes, slowest wins the race here. So Austin Peay looking to settle here. Take some chances when they can, as some pushing on the boards as the puck stuck along the mid wall.
Looks like things are getting a little chippy.
As it shakes out, gets high on the glass. Oh, that actually hit, I think, a window. See, off of glass in the lobby area. 47 seconds on the power play. Austin Peay leads 6-2, a 4-goal lead with the 17:38 mark in the third period. And scores have came in a bunches here for Austin Peay so far.
Yeah, 2 goals from Brennan Sullivan, 2 goals from Jackson Smith, and 1 goal from Sam Singleton and our player to watch, Peyton Leonard. So it's been scoring all over.
As Eastern Kentucky has it along the the middle of the ice. Now towards behind the net. As Austin Peay skates out towards the left wing. And Eastern Kentucky will send the pass along the mid wall.
That was a great job to chip it up the boards for number 33 for Austin Peay.
As Eastern Kentucky silks it toward behind the net here for Austin Peay to gain as the puck is slipped. And a one-timer that nearly finds the net, but just misses. Right there, Casey, a great opportunity for Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, it looked like Austin Peay was getting a little lazy there in the defensive zone, but if you're Austin Peay, you can't let that happen, and it was a good job by EKU keeping them on their toes.
As the icing was called there, as the puck is now going to sit on the offensive half of Eastern Kentucky. What does Eastern Kentucky need to do to get back in this game, Casey?
Yeah, I think they just need to just apply more forecheck, and you know, I think they need to cause more turnovers for Austin Peay. You know, Austin Peay's doing a good job just keeping it a clean game.
As Eastern Kentucky, Austin Strahan. The puck gets towards the corner of the wall. As that shot is
What a
screened
save
off,
by Dylan Wells there.
and a great glove save by Dylan Wells.
There's a lot of traffic in front of him, and he saved it. So that was a great job just keeping an eye on the puck.
And of course, Dylan Wells, the birthday boy, it's nice to potentially almost as Austin Peay nearly getting down to winning this ball game. As this puck slams off the half wall. Now towards the middle of the zone.
This is a great entry by Austin Peay.
Eastern Kentucky has it along the corner now.
That's a great move by Jackson Smith to get it out of the zone.
And Jackson Smith with a nice deke there as this gets, as the shot's blocked. And now a hard check towards the corner of the glass.
What a block by number 18 for the Colonels.
And right now a 5-2 game, excuse me, a 6-2 score line. Right now, who would be the potential 3 stars, Casey, if this one were to end right now?
It would have to go to Brendan Sullivan and Jackson Smith.
And so far, they've looked great as...
Probably the goalie, Dylan Wells, too. He's played a great game.
As Eastern Kentucky will make the save. Josh Henry there, stopping the puck at the 15-17 mark. Excuse me, 15-17 mark. It's the Governors up 4 from Clarksville, Tennessee at the Ford Ice Center against Eastern Kentucky, the first all-time meeting between these two hockey programs. Of course, Casey, Eastern Kentucky in their second year as a hockey program. This is Austin Peay's first year in College Hockey South.
Yeah, 2 young programs going at it. It's good to see the improvement in college hockey, and you know we'll like to see more of it.
And Casey, it is a race to get to Fort Lauderdale here in February. Austin Peay wants to be in position for that playoff spot come winter.
Yeah, if they can get a win here, it's a good start. Looks like it's offsides by Austin Peay.
As Austin Peay will get rung up for all sides. 14:46 in the third period, with the score being Governors 6, Colonials 2.
Yeah, the faceoff will be at the defensive zone there.
Excuse me, Colonels. As the Colonels and the Governors go for the face-off. The tie-up with East Kentucky winning it. Now, East Kentucky has it around the corner of the ice. As the
What a hit by Peyton Leonard along the boards.
As Peyton Leonard stifling all Eastern Kentucky right there.
He's played a great game all around.
As the puck is now between the wall. And it gets in the air and out of the play, out of the glass. Casey, Austin Peay looking for their first win here in College Hockey South their first College Hockey South win in program history.
Yeah, it's a good start for them, and you know, hopefully they can close this out and keep adding the wins.
And they are definitely pushing the tempo here. 6 goals so far against Eastern Kentucky.
What a save by Dylan Wells there. That was a great shot and a good save.
And Dylan Wells continues to impress here this afternoon. He definitely woke up with a lot of energy. I mean, it's his birthday.
Yeah, he's playing lights out for his birthday. He's doing really good.
Freshman doing a great job right there, goaltending between the pipes here this afternoon. As the puck It's out towards the offensive zone for Eastern Kentucky. And now the puck goes towards the mid-white wall. And is now stuck between the boards here. Eastern Kentucky and Austin Peay fighting out for a shot
What a
on
save
net.
by Dylan Wells.
Right at the slot.
Great job.
As the puck is now slanting towards Austin Peay behind their own net. As the puck hops along the boards and now stimmering across.
It looks like Austin Peay is just playing a defense-first game right now. Trying to protect the lead.
And Austin Peay trying to control the lead here. Just trying to keep this game going and get this one across the finish line, Casey. As Eastern Kentucky, that's a nice check right there by number 14, Cash Brocious. Cash Brocious from Pennsylvania. Of course, Pennsylvania there's a lot of hard hitters there. Of course, a state where Rocky was from.
Brendan Sullivan going in.
As Brendan Sullivan's shot on net is saved by Josh Henry at the 12:38 mark in the third period.
That was a great job by Brendan Sullivan, maneuvering in the zone there and getting a shot on net. That was a great job.
And you've seen a lot of silky moves so far here, Casey, throughout this game between Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, they're doing really good, just creating space and going in the zones. They're doing really good there.
As the Governors have it around the right wall. That's around the boards. Now at the top of the blue line.
That was a bad turnover by Jackson Smith.
But Jackson Smith regains the puck.
It was a great job to keep on the sides.
And a one-timing pass. Can't finish off the chance as this puck skids across the ice. And Dylan Wells will lace this out for Austin Peay. As Austin Peay trying to get through the left half of the wall. And they will just send it towards the right corner of the ice. As this puck will tap off the glass now. As Jackson Smith right there. Now the puck stuck between the boards. 11:25 to go. It is Austin Peay with a 4-goal lead against Eastern Kentucky.
Great check there by Connor Green.
And Connor Green has done a great job here so far defensively in this game here for Austin Peay, Casey. As the pass gets out towards the left side. And it's now Ethan Goins.
Oh, what a save. What a save. That was a great save by Josh Henry there. There was a lot of traffic.
Now about to single in as it is saved.
Another great save by Josh Henry.
Right there, fantastic job to keep that one out right there, Casey, by Josh Henry.
Yeah, that was a good job. Austin Peay did a great job putting shots in net there in that sequence, but Josh Henry's still playing a great game.
10:43 in the third period, Austin Peay in Eastern Kentucky.
Austin Peay shot 56 shots, so it's hard with that many shots there.
As a flying check towards the boards. That had to scare the public address announcer out there a little bit, Casey.
Wow, that was a hard hit.
Dylan Wells able to make the save there. Just an easy save, but that check right there, oh man.
Yeah, Justin Brennan at number 3, he was coming in hard on the net there.
That was like a flying saucer. No pun intended for a saucer pass, of course.
That was a crazy, crazy play.
Austin Peay up 4 here, 6-2. 10:24 with Austin Peay winning the face-off. They have it behind their own wall, behind their own net. As it'll be Ethan Goins. Goins. It's going to take it towards the left, driving towards the
Oh,
left
what
side.
a play.
It's right at net. But it's stopped.
That was a great drop pass by Ethan Goins there. Just couldn't tap it in.
As the puck checks up on Eastern Kentucky. And now Peyton Leonard drops it off here to Ethan Goins. As Austin Peay, Justin Rott is going to pass this one to Goins. As Eastern Kentucky will send this towards the mid-half. As Let's Go Peay chants coming out here at the Ford Ice Center. The fans are loving this one as they are up 4. As Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky battling for the puck. Now a great pass. And now it centers towards the net. But Dylan Wells able to jump on that one right there, Casey.
Yeah, that was a great save by Dylan Wells to just cover the puck, you know, give him a breather, and just have things rolling.
And Dylan Wells has done a great job here this afternoon here for the Governors. But also, it's been a great effort by this whole team.
Yeah, the whole team's done a really good job just playing a clean game, and you know, Dylan Wells has had a lot of support from his forwards, scoring a lot of goals. So he stopped 26 shots on goal.
And that's a high amount here as great back checking there from Eastern Kentucky to stop that 2-on-1 odd man rush. And great stick check.
What a move by Brennan Sullivan
from
there.
Sullivan.
That was a great job by Brennan Sullivan.
8:35 in third period. As it's back out towards the slot, Eastern Kentucky will get this one away, and Dylan Wells will call for an ice.
No ice. Oh, icing.
Call for
Yep.
an icing. And right now, Austin Peay here looking for their first win, of course, in their first divisional game in the College Hockey South. So far, it's been a great outing.
Yeah, they're doing a great job this evening and or this morning, and you know, hoping to carry it on for tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes.
And of course, we'll be right back here in the Ford Ice Center. A 12:45 face-off here.
Yeah, excited to see the game tomorrow, and you know, hopefully Govs can get a back-to-back win.
As sweeping the set here in College Hockey South, a really tough thing to do. But of course, if this Governors team can get the 2 wins at home, if you can get some wins away, get at least one there as a great save.
Another great save by Josh Henry.
Then maybe you can get things going here as the road to Fort Lauderdale has Fort Lauderdale officially starts here. And a big check there.
Peyton Leonard with a big check.
Peyton Leonard right there. 7:58 here in the third period.
Both teams have done a great job keeping out of the box.
And that's the thing about both Austin Peay and Eastern Kentucky. They're both very disciplined teams. Of course, Austin Peay with a very disciplined mindset. And Eastern Kentucky so far this season in that Ole Miss series, they only have 1 penalty in their first game of the season.
Yeah, the first couple periods there was a lot of penalties going on, but this period both teams have been really disciplined, so that's a good thing.
Of course, want to keep the players out of the box, have a clean affair here. As Singleton going between the legs, now stopping, pivoting.
It's a great job by Brendan Sullivan there to pick the puck up,
and Sullivan has some nice moves there. Nearly gets past the defense.
Great job dangling through the zone. Just couldn't get the pass off.
As this puck sent out towards the right wall. And now Kale Lewis. Lewis's shot on goal deflects off the net.
Looks like EKU's just really tired here. Austin Peay's definitely dominating with the control of possession here.
If you're Eastern Kentucky, Casey, you want to get this puck out of zone and get a line change.
Yeah, looks like there's some tired guys out there.
As Austin Peay is going to be intent on trying to keep this line out on the ice right now and try to get a goal here. You can almost feel like the longer this team is out, the longer Eastern Kentucky is out there, Austin Peay could potentially score.
Yeah, if you're Austin Peay here, this is what you want. You want tired guys out there. So,
as 6:10 remains here in the third period of this one, as Cal Lewis makes a move towards the left wing, and now one timing pass off the glass.
That was a great setup there. Just couldn't get it in.
As the puck sits between the corner of the Monster Energy logo. And now it's back off towards the half wall.
What a hit along the boards.
And we've seen a physical play.
Oh, looks like a breakaway.
As Eastern Kentucky gets it along the left side.
What a play. Jackson Smith is going to get the penalty, though.
And Dylan Wells.
Looks like it's hooking. Jackson Smith with the penalty.
As Jackson Smith probably saving the goal right there.
Yeah,
from Eastern Kentucky.
If you're Jackson Smith there, that's nothing you really can do there. So that was a great job to pick up the penalty because that would have been a goal.
Definitely a great way of taking one for the team here. There's multiple ways to do it, that being one of them.
Yeah, it's a good penalty to take.
5:29 in the third period. A tie-up with Eastern Kentucky winning out there. As Austin Peay has him around behind the zone. As the puck flicks and spins towards Josh Henry, and Josh Henry will freeze the puck at the 5:16 mark in the third period. A minute 38 remaining on the power play here for Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, if you're Austin Peay here, you don't want to be too aggressive on this power play because they're on this penalty kill.
And of course, Casey, you don't want a lot of physical play here right now. And the thing about
it, what a big hit, open ice.
As East Kentucky shot blast off the Hunt's Brothers Pizza logo. As now the puck's going to be along the side wall. As the puck slowly gathers Eastern Kentucky.
It's great forecheck. Great forecheck by Austin Peay there.
As Eastern Kentucky has her out in the neutral zone. As this puck will be sent across, East Kentucky will pick this one up. Joey Daniels.
It's a weird angle shot to take there, but
as
just
that
put it
off
on
the
net.
post, and this one gets towards the slot. As Austin Peay.
That's a great job by Blake Rodenhamel to get the puck out.
We'll send it back behind the net here as we'll see some line changes for Austin Peay. Eastern Kentucky will stay out with their group.
Great stick by Sam Singleton to force a turnover.
Singleton has looked great out there today, Casey.
Yeah, he's done a great job this game. He's been all over the ice.
This one gets towards the net. And
looks like a breakaway
chance here for Austin Peay.
Oh, Justin Brennett just couldn't get it in.
As Brennett was so close.
And the penalty expired. It's back to even strength.
As we are back to 5-on-5 play here in the Queen City. As
Oh,
this puck,
what a save by Josh Henry there. That was a rocket.
that puck just flew up in the air right there. And Eastern Kentucky is going to try to, number 18, Briggs Jr., the president of Eastern Kentucky's hockey club, is going to try to get the puck out. A tie up there on the face-off. Austin Peay ends up winning possession.
It's great pressure by the Colonels there.
And a stoppage in play here at the 3:09 mark in the third period.
Looks like it was offsides by Austin Peay.
As there's going to be a face-off on the left face-off dot around the left half wall.
Big hit by Kale Lewis there. He's been very physical this game.
As the Governors will have it around their own half. As the puck chips behind the wall. Excuse me, behind the net. Casey, what is the outlook for this Governors team here? They've looked really well today here in this afternoon's action.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think if they can pick up this win and hold on, I think just the outlook is just looking up for the next game and, you know, games to come ahead. And, you know, I think they've done a really good job this game, just keeping the pressure.
And, of course, what's it like here if you're an Austin Peay player in Eastern Kentucky having to turn around, a short turnaround here for Sunday afternoon? What's it going to have to be here to have another complete effort like today's game?
Yeah, I mean, you know, just doing the same thing. I mean, they've had 63 shots in net. I mean, that's a lot of shots, and you know, if they can keep doing that and you know, putting bodies in front of the net and deflecting goals and all that, you know, I think they definitely have a good chance to keep up the success.
As play stops on the ice. And so far the goal, as let's look at who scored the goals here in the third period.
Yeah, so Brendan Sullivan has 2 goals, and Jackson Smith with 2 goals, Peyton Leonard with 1, and Sam Singleton with 1. So a lot of goals happening for Austin Peay.
Now the thing here with 142, there's potential. If Eastern Kentucky does potentially bring out the empty net, maybe a hat trick we can see in this game. As Eastern Kentucky's goal scorers here this afternoon, Nico Gray scored in the first period early on, first goal of the game. And then the second period for Eastern Kentucky ended up being Lucas Wintales off a deflection that went into the back of the net in the second period. As a minute and 10 here in the third period, about to wrap this one up from the Ford Ice Center in Clarksville, Tennessee at the F&M Bank Arena. 2-on-2 here in the offensive half of the zone.
It's a great stop by Josh Henry there. Looks like there's some pushing and shoving going on.
And you just want to keep both teams level-headed here, Casey, right as you go towards the end of the game.
Yeah, EKU, they you know, they're down 6-2, so they're gonna be a little tempered, but you know, it's all about controlling that temper and you know, just trying to stay out of this game clean. So
absolutely, you don't want, as the face-off is another tie-up, as it will go back behind the defensive part of the zone for Austin Peay. As we'll have a stoppage in play.
Looks like Blake Ronenhammer will be going to the box here for cross-checking. So
Blake Ronenhammer is going to go into the box here for cross-checking. It's a 2-minute minor, although it's not really as going to be impactful to the result of this game. It's pretty much done and dusted here.
Yeah, it's a undisciplinary penalty to take, but it's, you know.
So now a great time here for Austin Peay to get some guys out there that hasn't had a lot of playing time, Casey.
Yeah, you'll see some guys that haven't played much this game.
As we get here down towards 32 seconds in the third period. As Austin Peay up for another shot.
Great glove save by Dylan Wells there.
And a great job stopping that one by Dylan Wells. 24.3 in the third period, as Austin Peay looks to be headed to 2 points here to start the season.
28 saves for Dylan Wells. He's doing a great job this game.
Dylan Wells has been one of the best players here so far this afternoon for Austin Peay, but also you had Jackson Smith, you had Peyton Leonard. Goals have been, and Sam Singleton all chipping in.
And Brandon Sullivan, too.
And Brandon Sullivan.
It's a great game all around.
As it was a team effort here this afternoon at the Ford Ice Center, and they can celebrate the start of the year.
It's a great first win.
Austin Peay with the first win here of the season at the Ford Ice Center, a 6-2 final from Clarksville, Tennessee.
This was a great game all around for Austin Peay. That was a great effort that they put in.
And a reminder to be back here for Game 2 tomorrow, 12:45 p.m. puck drop from the Ford Ice Center. We'll be back here on Austin Peay Sports Network with the final score being Austin Peay 6, Eastern Kentucky 2. Today's game has been produced by sports communication students from the Austin Peay State University Department of Communication. This has been a presentation of the Austin Peay Sports Network.